My boyfriend is a big video game person, and when I first started dating him, I kind of judged it like, oh, it's something lazy. But then after a while, I realized, and I like video games. I used to play them as a kid.
Yeah.
After a while, I realized, like, wait a second, I'm sitting here like neurotic, like thinking about all these things, and he like goes to the video game to like calm himself down and distract him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this isn't as like lazy as I thought. This is actually a healthy thing if you have a good relationship with it. Now,
Yeah.
like, mind you, there are some gamers out there that like they won't go to work, they won't shower because they're so hooked on gaming. But I see like he goes to work, he does his drumming, and then he kind of like unwinds and detaches from life by doing video games. And I started doing with him sometimes because I'm like, this actually does like pull you. I mean, granted, you're still thinking and your mind is engaged in the video game, but it just kind of pulls you away from real life and like takes your mind off of your
like
problem.
it's the same reason like you enjoy a good movie because it kind of takes you to a different place, right? So again, it's all about balance. Like if you're able to like play video games and actually maintain like a healthy lifestyle alongside, that's perfectly fine. Again, it also involves like problem solving, right? So you sort of like your mind's busy, but it's busy in a different way.
Exactly.
So that also I think helps because it kind of keeps you creative, kind of keeps you going, keeps your mind sharp, and plus it's just like a fantasy world, you know. I mean, a lot of video games obviously are very realistic and some are like dark themed and stuff like that. Just depends what you want to play. But so I think I definitely believe video games is one of those things that helps me whenever I do get a chance to actually.
No, I totally like ladies out there who like judge your man or like judge like ladies out there who are single and looking for men and they're like, oh, he plays video games, I can't do it. Definitely find out like the level of how many hours he plays, because if he just does it every night for an hour, I actually think it's super healthy. Now, granted, I mean, unless they're like a professional gamer and that's what they do for a living and they make a living off that, that's like a whole different story. But if they're, if they're not like playing all day and not going to work, it's actually like, I totally misjudge that. Just want to throw that out there.
It's also cool to be a nerd these days. So
Gamers are hot.